So, second time trying to record this video. I want to make it quick and short, 5-6 minute long video. So ladies and gentlemen, December 7th, 2024, and I'm recording this video because of that one guy who said that he is watching my videos every day. I met this guy on a festival I was in today, Festival of Developers, so Google Dev Fest 2024, here in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, Central Asia, and he was working as a volunteer, and I was like, okay, sorry bro, like, where do we get the coffee and the free pizza? And he's like, instead of saying where the pizza is, and it's like, I watch every video, brother. Like, YouTube videos, like, you're almost a year vlogging, like, wow, like, and I was like, yeah, thank you, I love it, but where is the pizza? And yeah, he said it out there in Buffet, which makes sense. Anyway, couple of points. So, a friend of mine, and at the same time co-founder and at the same time co-owner, you name it, of my agency, is getting back to the game after his uncle passed away. So it was a trauma for a couple of days. He was moving out from his own house he used to live in to another house he is now living in because of the thing which happened. And now I guess, no matter how bad of a thing which have happened, I guess he is now back in the game, and yeah, which is a good thing for both of us, because I used to grind and I used to like learn how to code every day, and I used to put in, it does not make agency succeed primarily, but on a long term I know we win, because client fulfillment is very important, and my knowledge of how to code is the client fulfillment. And I was also making YouTube videos, and I was like working on marketing and client fulfillment at the same time, so him helping me with marketing is a very big thing right now. So I talked to a friend of mine who lives in Russia as well. I have a debt from, and yeah, discuss that, I guess. I still have to pay his debt back. Yeah, whatever. Why am I saying these things? Because these things kind of like matter to me, and I guess these things are, like, but this is the actions, this is the actions you take, and I guess they deserve. So I talked to this guy who is also an entrepreneur, yeah, and at the same time your friend, like, you gotta have friends who are entrepreneurs, like, you gotta have friends who at least have the same mindset, and if they do have the same mindset, I can promise you they're gonna be probably entrepreneurs. They're gonna be entrepreneurs. I don't have a lot of friends, but dang it, man, when I look back and I zoom out and I see my friend from Russia, Maxim, and I see my co-founder Hussein, and I see a friend of mine here in Tashkent. I visited this Google Dev Fest together with, his name is Begzod. He's not very famous and he's not making a lot of content, but the guy is very, none of us are perfect, obviously. Like, sometimes we sleep, sometimes via sleeping, I mean, like, watch too many videos on YouTube, not work all day, or like talk with girls or something like that. So yeah, like, if I count, yeah, it's very little, but dang it, man, I remember days when I had none of them, and alhamdulillah, this is such a good feeling that two of these three friends I never seen in my life, physically, right here, and I don't know how big they are, or how short they are, or how tall they are, whatever. I don't know these things, but existence of the internet makes it so much better. And why am I saying that? Because I have a Discord, and you can go ahead and talk to people, and even talk to me, and talk to my co-founder. You can have friends. You can find them. You can find people with familiar mindsets, and it doesn't matter where do you live and what age you are, and you start to feel way, 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 way better. Anyway, so the thing is that if they succeed earlier than you, or you earlier than them, both of you succeed. And that's what I talked about with my friend of mine from Russia, Maxim, which this philosophy of like we both of us must succeed all at the same time just gone away. Like he was like, bro, chill, dude. Like if it's me, then I kind of pick up you. If it's you, you pick up me. Like we are here. None of us are planning to die. Like it might happen, astaghfirullah, but if we we keep ourselves good, okay, in good shape, take care of ourselves, don't smoke, don't drink, we're gonna hopefully continue living. And on the long term, it doesn't matter, because yes, when you're in your 20s, when you're in like 18-year-old, 19 years old, these things kind of like makes you a little rushed, but on a long term, when you're gonna turn 30, 20, late 20s, early 30s, or even 40s, dang it, man. Like, Fortune 500 CEO, average age is like 42 years old, man. So chill out. And, so yeah, anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Google Dev Festival I visited was very insane, very good. From a standpoint of, this kind of, informal lectures are interesting, and formal lectures, formal ones in universities are boring, for which you pay for. Doesn't make any sense. So anyway, yeah, like working on the agency, learning how to code, no day job today and tomorrow, and inshallah, I did not work very hard today, as obviously because of the festivals, because I'm in my granddad's home, my co-founder only kind of settling down, and I guess from tomorrow is gonna be more of a grind mode. I am gonna make a video on YouTube. I am gonna make more coding lessons. That is gonna be way boring, but I prefer that over anything else. That I'm gonna be honest, like I would rather have that kind of a boring day, but focused, and I will know what did I did and what I worked on, than this kind of chaotic and day full of adventures. Because that's when I feel like I'm moving forward, if I'm being honest. Because adventures are great, the stories to tell are great, but they don't quite make you feel like you are on the right track. And yeah, they're good stories to tell. So yeah, life is big. There is a space for both of them. Days like this today, they just happen. You don't have to like try to find adventures. They just happen. Bye.